So a couple days ago, Unity decided that they were going to U-turn on all their policies regarding the runtime fee, right? And a lot of people, including myself, thought that this was very controversial for them to even have this so-called runtime fee. There was a lot of developers in the community that were actually pulling back and trying to basically abandon projects here. There was so many people and studios, and we're saying, bigger indie studios saying that they were going to leave Unity. And I'm pretty sure that the higher ups got shooken in their boots because they decided that they were going to U-turn the whole entire process. And according to TechCrunch, based off of their letter, this is what they said. Under the revised terms, there is no runtime fee or whatever for any game developed with the current version of Unity, only for those developed who adopted the latest version for 2024. The free Unity Personal will stay free, and the debt ceiling above which users must upgrade to the next tier has been risen to $200,000, and above 1 million users will be able to choose between per user fee or a 2.5 revenue share, whichever's lesser. Let's dive into that and let's talk about that a little bit. So Unity has now been under fire for quite some time now, and everyone can agree on that because of the actions that they've been doing, they're basically a shit company. And now that they're about facing, they still have this so-called run fee, but it's not the runtime fee. It's now this weird amalgamation that they're trying to peddle to people. We still have these tiers, we still have a bunch of stuff that is still better, but it's not 100% perfect. Where we still have those tiers, free people on the personal projects, which I was one of them. you know, um, it's a good thing. Now you get to choose between either you pay per user or you get that 2.5 revenue split, which every other major um, game engine has to pay. Unreal Engine, I think theirs is about five, maybe it's like 5 to 15% depending on where you're at and how much money you're bringing in. However, this is where things get tricky. Unity, with these type of fees and stuff like that, like I said, they're making it better, but the goodwill is gone. You know, all the things that they've done and the rug pull that they basically did to everybody, that ship has sailed. You know, even for somebody like me, which I being that it's the first game and me being a smaller indie studio, I'm probably never going to hit these fees in the immediate future. But it has now become a bigger gamble for me to even think of using Unity, think of doing anything with Unity. At any time I could create the next Boulder Gate and then I'm subjected to these fees on top of paying for the subscription. So Unity is a no-go. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people in the industry and there's a lot of indie developers feeling about the same way. That it just makes no sense for us to even bother paying attention to Unity or even doing anything to Unity. Because again, it this is all like ridiculous. Like, we've had so much collateral damage that Unity has done to its brand in the first place for me to even possibly use them going into the future. Just the goal, I would have to say, is the biggest contender of why going forward I don't care. Unity can do whatever it wants to do. It can be the greatest engine that possibly has ever been created. But as a developer, I don't want to look at it. I don't want anything to do with Unity. I don't want to make new projects with them. I don't want to have a potential where I reach some sort of level of notoriety or my games sell a specific amount and then I'm subjected to these fees. And then what is stopping them from ever changing the EULA and then backdating everything? So I can't trust it. But you guys may feel different. please leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would like to read it. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.